Arsenal. Am I the only one seeing something? See, now like this, I go tiptoe, do the unthinkable. So many people do not believe in this Arsenal team, but I have seen something this season that might be very, very good for them going forward. But trust me, this is an incredible Arsenal side. Let me bring something to your notice before we talk about this game briefly. If you notice, Arsenal have only conceded 2 goals this season. 3 goals this season. 1 against Liverpool, which they lost. They conceded against Newcastle in the last game. They also conceded against Manchester City. Now, look at these 3 teams, big teams, all right? Of course, Newcastle are a big team. They are owned by billionaires, Saudi billionaires. Now, at home, their home form has been incredible, all right? They've only conceded, one goal at home, and that was against Manchester City, a very big side. They played Leeds United at home 5-0, they won. They played against Nottingham Forest at home 3-0, they won. They also played against Olympiacos at home 2-0, they won. Now back to the Premier League. Now this match, Westham came to the Emirates and 2-0 at home. Did you notice something? Consecutive clean sheets. That is what you need from a team who wants to challenge. That is what you need from a team who wants to show something this season. That is what you need from a team who are serious to win something this season. Congratulations to Mikel Arteta. 300 games for Arsenal. What a way to celebrate it. What a fantastic victory for Arsenal. Am I seeing something people are not saying? I just hope Arsenal do not capitulate, or Arsenal do not do what they normally do towards March and April period in which they usually collapse. I just hope it's a different Arsenal team, because what I'm seeing is fantastic from the Arsenal team. Kudos to Arsenal, kudos to the players, kudos to Mikel Arteta for setting up this Arsenal team. This particular game was supposed to be a banana peel for Arsenal. This particular game was supposed to be that game that is, that kind of game that Arsenal might, because if you check the records in the last couple of games at the Emirates against Westham, it's not been too rosy for Arsenal. Arsenal have lost some of the games, the last 5 games against this Westham side. No, you would say that was against David Moyes, who was a very good coach for Westham. Now, for this new coach, let's not forget he's a good coach, but the quality of this Westham team back then is different from this quality of this Westham team. I actually tip Westham to pick up something, but the quality of Arsenal is just so much for this Westham team. And also, this is a new coach for Westham. The players wants to prove something. Yes, this is just the first week for him. It has not been enough for him to implement his ideas. Last week, it took a last-minute goal from West Ham to get a point against Everton away from home. So you would see that gradually they are trying to pick up form. But Arsenal, playing Arsenal at this time, for their new coach might be too early, because he has not had enough time to implement his ideas. Why? Because Arsenal is a very top team, and they might dismantle any team you bring, to their, to them currently right now, the Emirates. Fantastic victory for Arsenal. A goal, for the former club, of Declan Rice. A goal for Declan Rice to his former club, rather, which was, to me, a very good goal. Now there's a controversy. Now that controversy lies in the penalty. To me, right, I don't think it's a penalty. To me, I think the foul was committed outside the box and was dragged inside the box. Probably his fall was inside the box, but to me, that ball was dragged outside the box. I would understand if you think it's a penalty, right? Maybe because the ball, maybe because it might be committed on the line, which is indeed a penalty to you. But to me, I want to ask, do you think that was a penalty or a free kick, to Arsenal? But to me, I don't think that was a penalty. But let me know what you think about that. To me, overall, it was a very fantastic game for Arsenal. It was a very, very good game for them. They needed to win this game. They needed to put the pressure, on Liverpool. They needed to show Liverpool that, yes, they are breathing down their necks. They needed to show that, yes, they are a serious side this season. And that's what they did. They came into the game, fire on all cylinders, and they scored. Good to see Mikel Arteta keeping faith in Trossard, starting him despite what happened in the midweek where he lost so many chances. He's starting him. Good to see Eberechi Eze start games. Good to see Declan Rice trying to learn how to play in that holding midfield role, because there will be so many rotations this season. So what a good way to starts the match day 7 for Arsenal. Fantastic victory for them. It was worth it. They showed that there is big side. They showed that they can do even more better than what people actually think they can do. And this season, Arsenal will go very, very far this season. I'm not saying they win the league. I don't know they win the league, but going by what Liverpool are doing this season, going by what Liverpool has shown this season, that they can be very vulnerable at some point, then Arsenal have something to actually prove this season. And I tip them to go very far this season. Good to see them at the top of the table, before the Liverpool's game against Chelsea. This is why you have a team like Arsenal, which are very, very serious in knowing what to do and knowing what they think they want to actually achieve this season. But let me know what you think about this game. Let me know what you think about Mikel Arteta win against Westham. Let me know what you think about Arsenal in general win against Westham. And do you think that was a penalty for Arsenal to get the second goal? Let me know and share your thoughts in the comment section. Ruben Amorim, come forward. Remove that marks. Is this Manchester United? Clean sheet for Manchester United. 2 unreplied goals at home. What a fantastic game for Manchester United. You would say it's against Sunderland, but trust me, Sunderland have been one of the best, teams to come from the Championship back to the Premier League this season. They've been very, very good. Now, Manchester United had one job: close down, Xhaka. Close down Granit Xhaka, no matter how. Manchester United just had that job to close down Xhaka, because 3 of Sunderland's goals have come from the assist of Xhaka, which is their captain and their best player, which is the person that understands the Premier League more or most in that Sunderland side. So they're a very, very good side, no doubt. But guess what? A very good win for Manchester United, who Ruben Amorim still keep his faith on Mason Mount. Brought him in, into the side, and he got a goal. Now, that was not an ordinary goal. That was a fantastic take. That was what reminded Manchester United fan of what Mason Mount can give to them. That was what reminded Manchester United that there's still quality in Mason Mount. The confidence might not be there, but the quality is still there. Good kudos to him. And one player I'm actually impressed in is Benjamin Šeško. He got his first goal for Manchester United in the last game against Brentford, which was a very good take. This today he did the same thing, which was a very it was a set piece and he converted. Now, when you start scoring for your team, it builds your confidence. His last goal against Brentford built his confidence. This season or this game against Newcastle, this goal also will build his confidence for the next game. Now, that is how you build your confidence as a new signing or as a new striker going into the big club like Manchester United. It was a good one for him. Congratulations to him and all Manchester United fans for that. Now, one player shined today. One player showed why he should be given faith. One player showed that he belongs, to the starting lineup, and that is Sami Lamens. This is his first game for Manchester United, but he showed something. He proved something. He proved a lot of people, wrong. Yes, it's just the first game, but he has shown some glimpse of quality. He has shown that he can do this. Look at how he's coming out to take crosses. Look at how he's coming out, against clear-cut chance, providing the save. This is what you need from a goalkeeper like that. He might not be the biggest name, but I just hope that since he has started good, since he has started, in the best way possible, he should continue in this part. He should continue, to get minutes. He should continue also, to get good performance from Manchester United, because they needed that defensive, solidity. They needed that defensive assurance from the goalkeeper, and that is what you get from Manchester United. That is a worry currently right now for Matheus Cunha. 7 games without a goal, without an assist. It is a worry. Ruben Amorim needs to find something for Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha needs to do something, because this might just be derailing his confidence. He needs to start firing at all cylinders. He needs to start scoring. Otherwise, altogether, it was a very good victory for Manchester United, picking up 2 victory against Sunderland, which was supposed to be a banana skin for them, because I tipped them to actually, play a draw, but good win for them. Sunderland is a good team, no doubt, but still, they have a long way to go, against teams like this, against teams like Manchester United. Good to see Manchester United finding their form again. Let me know what you think about the Manchester United game. Let me know what you think about Sami Lamens and Benjamin Šeško. Are you, surprised with the debut of Sami Lamens? Are you happy with Benjamin Sesko's involvement in today's game as well? Benjamin Sesko's goal. Share your thoughts in the comment. If you're new to this channel, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell so I come your way again next time. I remain your boy Mikeway. Stay cool.